You are standing in the kitchen watching a pot of water seem completely still. The burner is on. Heat is pouring upward. Yet the surface only trembles, as if the water is refusing to boil. Then you place a lid on top. Moments later, steam gathers. Tiny drops appear under the glass. The quiet surface begins to roll. It feels like an old cooking trick, something everyone knows without really questioning. But the lid is not making the stove stronger. It is not forcing the water to obey. So what is it really doing? It is changing the way energy moves inside the pot. To understand why that works, we first need to understand what boiling actually is. Let's get into it right here on Secrets of Simple Things. What boiling really means. Boiling is not just water getting hot. It happens when water molecules gain enough energy to break away from the liquid and become vapor. As the stove adds heat, those molecules move faster, collide harder, and push more strongly against one another. At sea level, this usually happens at about 100 degrees Celsius, or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. That is when the vapor pressure of the water becomes equal to the pressure of the air pressing down on it. In simpler terms, the water has reached the moment when bubbles of vapor can form, rise, and survive all the way to the surface. So boiling is not just a temperature on a thermometer, it is an energy threshold. The stove is feeding energy into millions of tiny molecules until enough of them can escape as steam. But in an uncovered pot, not all of that energy stays in the water. Why an uncovered pot takes longer? In an uncovered pot, the stove is doing two jobs at once. It is heating the water from below, while also replacing the energy that escapes from above. Some heat leaves through the sides of the pot. Some escapes from the open surface of the water. Warm air rises from the top, and cooler air moves in to replace it. This creates a quiet cycle of heat loss that continues the whole time the pot sits on the stove. But the biggest escape route is steam. As the surface gets hotter, some of the most energetic water molecules break free and fly into the air. When they leave, they do not leave empty-handed. They carry energy with them. That energy could have helped warm the rest of the water. Instead, it disappears into the kitchen. An uncovered pot is like trying to heat a room with the window open. The heater is working, but the warmth keeps leaking away. The stove is not failing. The system is wasting energy. Steam is not just a sign that water is hot. It is heat leaving the pot. And that is where the lid changes everything. What the lid actually changes. A lid does not make the flame hotter. What it changes is the movement of energy. When you place a lid on the pot, the open surface is no longer exposed to the room in the same way. Hot air stays closer to the water. Steam cannot escape as freely. The space between the water and the lid becomes warmer, wetter, and more stable. When steam rises, it hits the cooler underside of the lid. Some of it condenses into droplets, gathers, and falls back into the pot. Instead of letting all that vapor vanish into the air, the lid keeps more moisture and warmth inside the system. This is why a covered pot can change so quickly. The heat source is the same. The pot has simply stopped losing as much of what the stove gives it. The lid does three quiet jobs at once. It reduces heat loss, it traps steam, and it lets condensation return moisture and some captured heat back into the pot. This is why such a small change can feel surprisingly dramatic. The lid turns an open pot into a small energy trap, but this simple idea is much older than the modern kitchen. The ancient problem of keeping heat in food. Long before stainless steel pots, gas burners, or electric stoves, humans faced the same basic problem. Food was often tough, raw, cold, or difficult to digest. Heat could soften roots, loosen meat from bone, make grains edible, and turn dangerous ingredients into safer meals. But heat was difficult to control. That is why early cooking vessels mattered so much. Some of the oldest known pottery found in Shanrendong Cave in China dates back roughly 20,000 to 19,000 years before the present. Many fragments show scorch marks, suggesting they may have been used over fire for cooking. But an open vessel still had a weakness. Heat could escape, Steam could leave. Food could cool faster than people wanted, so people likely began covering vessels with whatever they had: wood, bark, leaves, leather, clay, or other available materials. Many early covers would not survive long enough for archaeologists to find. Still, ceramic lids do appear in the archaeological record, including late Neolithic examples from north-central Bulgaria around 5,400 to 5000 BCE. The lid was not just a cover, it was an early tool for controlling heat. Eventually, that same idea was pushed much further. From a simple lid to the pressure cooker. A normal pot lid is useful, but it is not sealed. It holds in steam and warmth, yet some vapor can still escape around the edges. A regular lid may raise pressure slightly, but not enough for pressure to be the main reason water heats faster. In an ordinary covered pot, the real advantage is reduced heat loss. A pressure cooker takes the same idea and makes it far more intense. Instead of simply slowing the escape of steam, it locks steam inside. As vapor builds up, pressure rises, and when pressure rises, water no longer has to boil at its usual temperature. It can become hotter before turning fully into steam. That hotter environment cooks food faster, because heat moves into the food more aggressively. In 1679, Denis Papin created the steam digester, an early pressure cooker with a tightly fitting lid. It confined steam until high pressure formed, raising the boiling point of water and showing how powerful trapped vapor could become. A normal lid saves heat. A pressure cooker weaponizes steam. But trapping steam is not always the goal. Why sometimes you should remove the lid. Sometimes the lid is exactly what you need. If you are cooking rice, simmering soup, steaming vegetables, or boiling food that needs to soften evenly, a lid helps keep heat and moisture inside. It keeps the environment warm and humid, helping food cook through without drying out too quickly. But other times, the lid works against you. If you are making a sauce, reducing a stew, or trying to thicken a liquid, you want water to escape. You want steam to leave the pot because that is how the flavor becomes more concentrated and the texture becomes richer. So the lid is not simply something you put on or take off. It is a control tool. A good cook is not only asking, "Should I cover this?" They are asking, "Do I want to keep the steam in or let it out?" And once you see it that way, the lid becomes more than a kitchen tool. The principle beyond the kitchen. The covered pot is a small lesson in a much bigger idea. Efficiency does not always come from adding more power. Sometimes it comes from losing less of what you already have. That is what insulation does in a house. It keeps warmth inside during cold weather and keeps unwanted heat out when the air outside is hot. That is what a thermos does when it keeps coffee warm for hours. It does not create heat, it slows heat from escaping. Factories, engines, power plants, and industrial machines all depend on the same principle. Heat has to be guided, contained, transferred, or released at the right moment. If too much escapes, energy is wasted. The kitchen is just the version we can see up close. The covered pot is not just cooking faster, it is managing energy better. The small limits. People forget. Even this simple trick has limits. A loose lid will not hold heat as well as a tighter one. If too much steam slips out around the edges, the pot is still losing part of the energy you are trying to keep. And every time you lift the lid to check, you reset part of the process. Hot air escapes, steam rushes out. The warm, humid space above the water disappears, and the pot has to rebuild it again. A lid also cannot overcome the power of the stove itself. Water still needs time to absorb enough energy before it can boil. A weak burner will not become strong just because you covered the pot. So the lid is not magic, it is efficiency. It does not break physics. It simply helps the pot waste less of the heat it already receives. And that is what makes it so quietly brilliant. The quiet genius of the lid. At first glance, a lid looks like the least important part of the pot. It does not glow. It does not burn. It does not stir, cut, or cook by itself. It simply sits on top. But in that quiet position, it controls one of the most important parts of cooking: energy. It keeps heat inside, it slows evaporation, it lets steam condense and fall back into the water, and it helps the pot reach boiling point faster without asking the stove to work harder. A covered pot does not boil faster because the stove suddenly becomes stronger. It boils faster because less energy escapes, and sometimes the smartest tool in the kitchen is not the one that burns, cuts, or stirs, but the quiet piece on top that simply keeps the heat where it belongs. If this simple lid changed the way you see your kitchen, subscribe to Secrets of Everything for more hidden stories behind everyday objects. And if there is another ordinary thing you want us to explore next, leave your suggestion in the comments. Your idea might inspire a future episode.